Hey, this is Nellie's Farm. It's September 26, 2024. I had to come out and make one more trip before the hurricane comes. I'm not on the coast, but that doesn't matter. We're going to be affected a lot. Here in northeast Alabama, we're expected to have anywhere from 5 to a foot of rain plus. And I think they're being a little conservative. So the National Hurricane Center is now saying that it is a catastrophic storm surge that's coming. Oh, by the way, I'm taking the long way home so you can see this part of Alabama. It's absolutely beautiful, the hills and everything. Sorry about my crappy window, it won't go down. There's nobody behind me yet, so I don't have to hurry, and I like that because there's a lot of tailgaters here. It is so beautiful. I think this is the most beautiful state I've ever lived in. I've lived in a lot of states, and but I have some beefs about other things here. No pun intended with the cows, but this estate right here coming up on the left, if you can see it, is almost 200 years old. There's a historic marker there. I believe it's coming up. I got to see it before. Well, I peeked in the windows when it was for sale. This is an antebellum home. That means before the Civil War. I'm sorry. I have to watch the road too, guys. There's a lot of homes here that are like that. They are so old and well preserved. And some of the oldest cabins, here comes a vehicle. Some of the oldest cabins in America are here. And including like log cabins that are over 200 years old. But anyway, I gotta speed up because there's somebody coming. So what it's gonna do after it hits the Tampa area, and they said that it's gonna be unsurvivable. That's another term they're using besides catastrophic. Unsurvivable. Storm surge. So another thing it's gonna do is it's going to come up after it goes through them. The danger is not over by far. And it's going to go up into Alabama and Georgia. Now, that's where it hits me in northeast Alabama, guys. And it's going to sit there and rotate for a few days and dump tons and tons of rain. Now, in the past, hurricanes, they just come through, right? They're destructive and catastrophic or whatever. But they leave. Well, nowadays, that's not normal, by the way, and that's all I'm going to say about that. They can rotate in a circle for days in the same place. So, it's not going to be good. Now, we have had a drought, but the only time we've had rain in like 2 months is the last major, here's another old house, guys, really old. The last major storm, which once again dumped too much rain. It's either one or the other. It's too much rain or not enough. It wasn't like that when I first moved here. So anyway, a lot of these people, they don't have the money to move. They're saying, I've seen videos of people renting U-Haul trucks and stuff to get out. Look at this. This is an absolutely beautiful area. They've rented U-Haul trucks. They're loading stuff up. You know, a lot of people can't afford that now at all because everybody's broke and they don't even have homeowners insurance, a lot of them. And Florida, a lot of the homeowners people, they actually canceled a lot of homeowners. They canceled. And isn't that something they can do that to you after you've paid them years and been a customer for years and years? But that's what's happening. A lot of people can't afford it. And also, the shelters, they keep saying go to a shelter if you're in a dangerous area, you know. Well, they don't accept pets in shelters. And nowadays, a lot of people, that's all they have. That's their family. That's their companions. I can relate to that, you know. And they're not going to leave their pets, a lot of people. You know they won't. So their lives are going to be in danger. And I'm sure there'll be thousands of animals at fatalities. And probably hundreds of people. But after the storm surge, it sounds like is the worst part because of all the flooding. Now, in parts of North Carolina, which I don't know if you guys know, is already sustained tons of flooding lately. They are expected to get, like Raleigh, Charlotte area, get this, 25 inches of rain possibly. And they said it's basins there. There's nowhere for that rain to go. So there's going to be massive flash flooding. And they also said, this is Weather Nation, that it is going to be an unprecedented event, okay, in parts of South Carolina and North Carolina. It sounds like they might even have it worse than me. And so I wanted to let you know, there's already tornadoes. Now these are tropical tornadoes. They quickly spin up and they don't last long, but it doesn't mean they're not dangerous. So anyway, I wanted to update you guys on Hurricane Helene, and I called it Helene before, but it's Helene. So there's already a bunch of tornado watches out too. The winds are right now are 105 mile an hour. It's 22 mile an hour as far as how fast it's going. But it's expected, it's already picking up speed. He said that it's picking up speed a lot and very fast. And of course, like most hurricanes do, they pick up a lot of strength before they hit shore. You're looking at an area where 13 people died in a tornado here in the historic 2001 tornado outbreak. It wasn't just here. There were fatalities all over. You see those mountains? That's the same mountain ridge that we have on the property I live on. Way back down, like 6-8 miles down the other way, I noticed there was trees sticking out like toothpicks. They look like toothpicks, no branches, nothing on them. When we first moved here, okay? So I get on YouTube. I had a feeling something really bad happened here. I can feel things like that. I'm an empath. And I'll be darned if this isn't where that 13 deaths right here. Including a double wide trailer that was like a nursing home, which had a lot of, actually, there was a lot of controversy around that because they weren't even licensed or anything or something like that. But anyway, I wanted to update you on everything, let you know what's going on. So, a lot of people are in the path of danger right now. Could you please say prayers and think of them and their animals too? And even people here, yesterday there was a ton of people out getting last minute things. Even I'm not even on the coast, and people are readying for it here because we know we're gonna get it. I'm also covering up some plants that I finally got some good garden plants because I didn't get much in the garden this year except for the things that are in pots. So I've got some more stuff growing in pots. And here's my driveway from hell. All right. Well, I wanted to update you. I'll keep you updated on Helene. And thank you for listening. I'm still doing my fundraiser. I won't be able to even get out to go job hunting more or do anything for days now. I'm stuck down here until a lot of the rain dies down. That's the way it is when you live in a place like this. So put my PayPal link in the description box if you'd like to support my work and help us out because I'm between jobs. And thank you for listening, and I hope you enjoyed the beautiful view. And there's our mountain right there. It's beautiful, guys. It's so beautiful here. But I'll tell you what, there's a lot of things that you have to deal with that you're not prepared for when you move to a place like this. And I'm gonna do a video about that soon. Thank you for watching. I hope you're having a good week, guys. Nellie's Farm signing off.